In Lyon, France, a Muslim guy came, knocked on the door of a house of a Jewish lady. She opened the door, 30-year-old. He stabbed her twice in her chest. She's badly wounded, by the way. And then he sprayed on her door a swastika. I don't know, do we have the photo of the swastika on the door of the woman in Lyon, France? This is, she almost got killed. I mean, thankfully she survived this, but this is something that we had in Lyon, France. And of course, this weekend in Westlake, California, there was a pro-Hamas parade. They saw a proud Jewish guy, 65-year-old. That's, by the way, this is the photo from Lyon, France. Now, a few days ago, there was a Jewish guy, 65 years old. Look at him. He's standing with an Israeli flag with his wife. Both of them are Jews in their mid-60s. And the Palestinian protester came, knocked his head with a megaphone. He lost balance, fell, and from that injury, now, he was taken to the hospital and today was pronounced dead. In fact, probably yesterday for you guys. He's dead. He died from the fall as he was hit by a megaphone by this pro-Palestinian thing. And by the way, they continued their rally after this man was evacuated while there was still a bloody spot there. I don't get it.
California.
Now, it starts like that. By the way, in another place in Ohio, I think, a Palestinian woman drove a car into a place thinking it's a Jewish center. So she drove her car into it. Unbelievable. Now, it starts with those very violent protests, but it will soon turn into something that will be inspired by Hamas. They admire Hamas. They, in so many of them, so many influencers, so many doctors and lawyers and nurses, you should see what they posted on social media. That was the best day of our life. We had hope during that. A day of rape and slaughter and beheading and burning alive of babies is their day of hope and joy. It's bloodthirsty. It's terrible. It's diabolic.
Spirit of Cain.
Now, I will tell you something. Even there, I see that God is going to use it. Because the vast majority in Europe, as well as in America, is not into all of this. This is what you see now is the combination of toxic radical left that is brainwashed in the universities together with this Muslim diabolic ideology of wiping the Jews and killing them. Now, it's funny because the other day, and I posted that on Telegram, the other day there was a guy that was standing with a sign against sex change for children. So this Antifa guy, who is now protesting with the Palestinians, is arguing with him that this is terrible because if you are not giving them the sex change, they are going to kill themselves. And then two Palestinian girls from the same rally, together with this Antifa guy, they show up and they actually side with the guy with the sign. You saw that the only common thread between the radical left that is pro-LGBTQ, whatever, and those Palestinians, the only thing that is tying them together is not gender, and it's not weather, and it's not democracy or anything. It's hatred towards Israel. That's it. Because on every other level, they don't agree. It's unbelievable. It's so diabolic that every crazy person from all fringes is coming together right now, walking in the street saying, from the river to the sea, Palestine should be free. What river and what sea? Once you say Jordan River to Mediterranean, from the river to the sea, Palestine, you're basically calling for the annihilation of the state of Israel. And not only that, you're telling a lie. There has never, ever been a Palestinian state in the history of planet Earth. It's not going to be free. It was never theirs to begin with. Learn some history. Now, so this is what's going on. And by the way, look at those two. Uh, Let me show you more about the Palestinian propaganda. It drives me crazy because people can't see through. Take a look at this photo op of children that they put there. So they put them on the floor as if they're dead, and then they forget that the camera is still there, and they wake up and they move and they change position. They forget that it's the same people, and there's all three were supposed to be dead. Another white phosphorus bombs they said that we're using, and they show pictures, and they're telling the whole world, look, this is a war crime. They just forget to tell you that this white phosphorus bomb that Israel is using, that photo is actually not from Israel, it's from Syria. It's from the civil war in Syria, where Arabs kill Arabs. And of course, who cares? Because Jews don't kill Arabs, so we don't protest. It's Arabs who kill Arabs. It's Bashar al-Assad who slaughtered millions of his people, and no one said a word. No one demonstrated in London or Paris. No one marched in Berlin, New York, Los Angeles. Because it's not Jews. Why should we?